Hi YouTube! Welcome to the next episode of my crazy obsession, AliExpress to Zig. The more I make the videos, the more I realize how crazy it really is. Because I decided to organize my stuff while I'm filming, or it helps me organizing. Everything is out and everywhere, and oh my god. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. I found my very first stamp I purchased when I started out crafting. I believe it was October 2016. And this was this one. I had no idea how to stamp, guys. I had no idea what kind of stamp it is. That's why I try to give all the noob tips, because I'm a noob and I was a noob. I progress over time, but it doesn't mean that I know everything. I maybe know 10%, maybe, and I did not know how to use the stamps. So I was afraid when I take them off, I ruined them, and they were stuck pretty good to the plastic, So what I did was, and that's so funny, it's more than funny, I cut them apart, guys. I cut them apart. You can see that. Do you see that? They are all cut. I had to stick them to a new sheet afterwards when I learned how to use them. So I stuck the plastic I cut to a new sheet and then the stamps, because I didn't know that you can take them off like this. I thought that they are like glued in one piece, and for me, in order to stamp them, I have to cut one out. So that's what I did. I think it's hilarious, and this is this just shows you and me, of course, that how the easy things that we take like as easy, they can be really hard for the beginners, because they don't know. If I've never seen a stamp like this, then I just have no idea how to use it. But it's a pretty stamp. I mean, it's not pretty, but it does have nice quotes on it, like all things grow with love, live well, love often, love much, and stuff like that. And also this stamp, I'm not sure which one I used, either Dreams or Smile. I believe I used the Smile stamp, and Becky had the same stamp set, and I don't know, we kind of bonded. I saw a picture of her pocket letter before I asked her for the very first time to swap with me. I saw a picture of her pocket letter, and I saw one of the stamps I have in my stamp set, and for some reason that made me ask her if she wants to swap with me. And yeah, now she's my bestie, so it's kind of, it reminds me of all of it. When I found it, I was just thinking of everything that happened since I first started out crafting, and I wanted to share with you because I think it's a nice story. Like, things happen, and things happen for a reason. As you can see, everything is kind of connected. It's so cool. So now, let me see what else I got for you. I have this die in my stash, and it's a happy birthday die, and I got it long time ago, and what I used it for was just cutting out the happy birthday part and sticking it down to something, because I had no idea that I can actually make shakers, because I thought I cannot make shakers. And then when I started, I figured out that I can make shakers out of everything. So I went ahead and I made a shaker, and I just stuck it to an envelope because I have a happy birthday card to go in there. And look. So I cut it out of gold foil and packaging. A lot of times packaging, I stuck it on top of each other, and then gold foil on top, and it says happy birthday, and then I put sequins in there, and I love it. And I just stuck it onto my envelope. Look at that. And it's just this simple die, so watching people, and like, it inspires me to do so much. It inspires me to try out stuff, and you can just use it as a happy birthday on top of something, of course. But like I said before, everything that got a frame can be a shaker. So that's my shaker, and I do love it. I love it very much. Okay, let's just move on. I did want to show you a couple of embossing folders just because they need to go into my Christmas box, and this one is still sealed. I haven't tried it. I forgot about it completely, you know, and Christmas came so quick. I did not expect it. It's just a simple tree, you know, but if you emboss a tree in a piece of paper, like I do have certain papers, they look like this. You can buy them at Joann's, and you can emboss it, sand it, and emboss it. And when they go on sale, they are just like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 cents a sheet, 12 by 12. And when you emboss this one and then you sand off, you will actually get a picture, because, you know, this is just made for it. So try to use something like that if you haven't yet, you know. And this one, this tree is 4 inches by almost 2 inches, just the tree, not the folder. The folder itself is 4 by 3. So, but yeah, gotta use it next year now. I mean, I cannot go ahead and start some Christmas crafting right now because I'm just fed up. Fed up with Christmas for right now, you know. Christmas has left my house because I took out the Valentine's Day stuff already, you know. Okay, and this is the same thing. I got this on Tuesday morning, I believe, and it's a Santa. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if it's better on the green piece of paper. And it was 99 cents or something. And did I remember that I have a Santa? No. And you know what it means? It means I have to organize my stuff better. I just have... And I have to start using my embossing folders more. When you start using something, you get into this routine of, oh, I could emboss this part and do this and that, you know, because if you are like starting out, you will not remember all of it. I do not remember all of it. So, you know, for me, it's like, ooh. And to help me, just as a tip, to help me with my embossing folders, because I do have a bunch, I made myself the sample, I don't know what you would call it, but I embossed paper with the embossing folders I have, and I don't need the whole thing. I can, you know, I know from a little piece what it is. You know, there is a Santa face, so I know it's Santa, and hearts and whatever, just so I know what's in the box where I store them, and I don't have to go through all of them. I can just look how it's gonna look like if this is what I want, you know, and then just put it onto this ring. I believe it's like keychain ring from Daiso or something like that. So just as a tip, if you want this, I think it works pretty good when I remember to use my embossing folders. Now I just need to set a reminder when I craft or make myself a piece of paper to use my embossing folders. And I don't know if it was in the last video or before, but I showed you the shaker I made, and I didn't have my stamps there, so I looked for the stamps because I really wanted to show you. They are really pretty. Those are, oh my god, what do you call them? I forgot. Can you see them? I hope. I just hate the glare. I hate the glare. But this is how it looks like. And they are much smaller than the normal ones. So that's why it fit into here. But this is how it looks like stamped out. It's not all of them because I cut out the piece with the girl and the Eiffel Tower. But there's a boy as well. And they are cute. You know, they are really small. Let me see. They are like about 2 inches, maybe 2.5 long. Let's see, this one is 2.5. Yeah, I believe the longest one is 2.5. So they are really perfect for a pocket letter. Let me see the mermaid. Yeah, she fits too. So, you know, it's just perfect for a pocket letter. Let me see if I do have a card here. So this is kind of a size of a pocket letter, and you can see hopefully that it would fit on there. So they are perfect for that. Or your planner, you know, they would fit into your planner. You can color them and whatever. I have to play more with them. I believe you could even make a paper clip of one or two of them, not all of them. They are so tiny. So love. I just love everything. I don't know why, but I just love everything. Okay, let's just move on and forget that. I will show you another stamp. Another stamp I got. Let me show you from this side. It looks like that. It's so cute. And stamped it out. It looks like this. Aren't they adorable? And it says, "You make me wildly happy. Happy birthday to who? Happy birthday to you." And I wanted to see how big. Where's my ruler? Oh, right here. Let me try to get my ruler without damaging anything. Right here. So the bust would be like almost 3.5 inches by 2 inches. So it's not very good for a pocket letter, but you can cut it in half or whatever. Or you can just use the animals. They are so cute. I like the giraffe right here. That's my favorite. And the elephant. Look, there's a baby elephant and the bigger elephant. I love them both. So very cute. Have not colored it yet. I did not color it yet, and I don't know. I should. You know, when I stamp it out to show you, I start like having the urge. I get the urge to color it out and do something with that. So that's not good because I have to organize my stuff and continue doing my stuff here. So let me show you another stamp real quick. That was like dirt cheap. It looks like this. And it would be pretty good for Valentine's Day. So I stamped it out and it looks like that. And he is, let me look, the angel is like about 2.5 inches. So perfect letter, pocket letter size. And I had something right here. It's just a little bit connected to this. It says sweet and happy birthday, but it has hearts and it has an angel, you know, or whatever it is. In my opinion, it is an angel. I don't see wings, but it is an angel for me. I don't know. It looks like an angel. And with this stamp, I have this die set. It's hearts. It has 2 stitching hearts in a set and one of those. So this one cuts like only the frame. It will cut out a hole in your paper and the frame, you know. And then you see those are connected. It's because I was making a shaker with that. And I'm not sure if I had the little shaker here to show you. Oh yeah. So with this little one, I made a shaker tag. I had to delete my video, so I'm glad I kept the tag. It's like for Valentine's Day. In my opinion, this is for Valentine's Day. I don't know. We'll see. So this is a little tag I made with the hearts. And I just cut out the frame, as you can see, just like that. And cut it out a couple times. You see it's layered, I don't know, maybe 8 times, 7 times. It depends on what you want to put in there. And then the little heart that came out here, I just put it on top to not to waste it. So this is one set. And I made this with the smaller ones. And then I went ahead and, oh, this was not even from here, is it? Oh yeah, it is. So I went ahead and I made a shaker with a bigger one right here. I did this and then I got myself one and I stuck the heart back in, as you can see in the back. So and this says my love for you, and this is the same from here, from this one. I love it. I think the shaker turned out to be really good. It's a little bit, see, my trick, it gets a little bit stuck because I tend to overfill my shakers, which is not good. You should not be doing that. If you make a shaker, rather put a little bit less in there, so it really shakes, but it does shake pretty good, except for sometimes when it comes down there, it gets stuck. But whatever, it is a shaker and it shakes, and that's all I want. So yeah, this is this one. Love it, dirt cheap as well. So yeah, let me put it aside in a little stamp here, just so I know what I showed you already and what I didn't. Now, I did get a candy box. This is one I made, and this is the die for that. It's very big. It's good. I mean, it's a candy box, right? So it is almost 6 inches by 3.5 inches. And you will have to cut 2 of those to make one box. And I did make one, and I stuck something in there. This is just packaging from, I don't know, just plastic from packaging. And it looks cute. It cuts hearts into this side, and it cuts the window, so pay attention to that. If you don't want the window before you like assemble it, you should stick something here, or you stick something on top later, so your candy doesn't fall out once you are done filling it. But I have the big ornaments in there. They are from the Dollar Tree, so I didn't gift it because I didn't get to it. So sometimes I make stuff just to make stuff, and then I have no time anymore because Christmas is over. And it might stay there till next Christmas, and then I will gift it to somebody. I don't know. Okay, and let me show you the last die for today. And this one looks like that. Let me just take it out. It is a set, and it makes a little treat box. So when you put this or those parts, they cut out hearts. If you want to have hearts, it's gonna be little holes, heart-shaped. You will have to put it in there and then cut. I did not do that because I made it for Christmas and I did not want hearts in there. So I made a little treat box, and I just stuck this candy cane on top. And it looks nice. I like it. It is, when it's assembled, it's about 4.5 inches long, and I don't know, maybe like about 2 inches wide. It had a problem on the bottom. I could not really get it to stay in there. It's like a self-closure, but I had to stick, you see the white piece of paper? I had to stick it onto this part to make it longer. I hope you understand. It's kind of, I made it longer by sticking a piece of cardstock, see? I stuck a piece of cardstock and then made it longer here, so I can actually push it in there so it stays closed. If I don't have the white one, you see, it would not stay closed. So that was my problem. But all in all, I really like this one. And as you can see, I made one, but I didn't send one off because, yeah, I just made one to see how it makes one. And this comes, like I said, with the triangles with hearts. You can put in there if you like. And it also comes with the 2 little kitties. They look like that, and with flowers. I guess you can just decorate with them or whatever it is. I don't know. I did not use them because I made one for Christmas, like I said, so I didn't really need to use that. I don't think it's going, nope, it's not gonna fit into my CD. That's why it's in another baggie. I see. Because it's too big. So the die itself is, let me see, 5 3/4 of an inch by 6 inches. So it's big. It's pretty big. I like it. I did like it, but I did not like the bottom of it. So, but because the bottom was like this, I got my money back for that, because it actually is not usable if you don't put the piece of paper on there. It's not gonna stick if you don't put the piece of paper on there. So yes, just, you know, the good and the bad here. So that's it for today, I would say. So much more to go. So much more to go. But at least I'm like finishing up piece by piece and sharing. And you know, guys, if you enjoy it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, share, comment, you know. Tell me if you got any of those. Tell me if you had any problems with your stuff and, you know, just got a refund or how it works for you. All right, and that's it. I need to go organize. You guys have a great day, and I see you in my next video. Bye-bye.